In November 2019, inside the gold-leafed rooms of Buckingham Palace, Prince Andrew sat down for a televised BBC interview. He wasn't there to confess, he was there to clear his name. Instead, he uttered a phrase that would define the limits of royal damage control: no recollection. He claimed he had no memory of ever meeting Virginia Giuffre, but for years, a single photograph has stood as a silent rebuttal. It shows the prince, his arm around Giuffre's waist, with Ghislaine Maxwell peering from the background. Today, we look past the photo. The true investigative weight lies in the flight logs, the security manifests, and the public statements that, when laid side by side, reveal a timeline fractured by contradictions. I'm Betty, and this is Intersections. Today, Episode 4, The Royal Entanglement. Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, is the most high-profile figure linked to Jeffrey Epstein. Unlike our previous subjects, his role isn't alleged to be financial or operational. He wasn't the beneficactor or the facilitator. Instead, his story is one of documented proximity. It is a case study in how power shapes public narratives and how institutional shields react when the law finally knocks on the palace gates. The early association, late 1990s. Public records place Andrew and Epstein together as early as the 1990s. They moved in the same elite circles: birthday parties, high-stakes social gatherings, and private Mediterranean retreats. Buckingham Palace eventually acknowledged the friendship, but the depth of that bond remains a void. The association is confirmed, the rationale for it is not. March 2001, the London conflict. The most scrutinized date in this investigation. Sworn testimony places Andrew at Ghislaine Maxwell's London home, the alleged setting of the infamous photograph. The prince's defense: he questioned the photograph's authenticity and denied the encounter. The gap: to date, he has provided no documentary evidence, no flight logs or security manifests, to definitively disprove his presence in London that night. 2010, the Central Park meeting. Perhaps the most difficult piece of evidence to reconcile. In 2010, Jeffrey Epstein was a convicted sex offender, yet photographs captured the two men walking through Central Park. Andrew later claimed he was there to end the friendship. However, records show the visit lasted several days, and the prince stayed at Epstein's Manhattan mansion. It begs the central question: why end a friendship with a convicted predator by staying in his home? The BBC interview, the failed alibi. The 2019 interview was intended to provide clarity, but it only introduced new inconsistencies. He denied a physical description of himself sweating, citing a rare medical condition. He offered a highly specific alibi: a trip to a Pizza Express in Woking for a children's party. The interview wasn't forensic evidence, but it created a baseline of truth that investigators could finally measure against the testimony of others. In 2021, Virginia Giuffre filed a civil suit. In 2022, the case was settled for an undisclosed sum, estimated in the millions. The settlement included no admission of guilt, but it achieved something arguably more important for the monarchy: it ended the possibility of a public trial. The documents confirm the payment. They do not explain the why. Prince Andrew's involvement is defined by the friction between his public explanations and the available records. It illustrates how reputation can be used as a shield, until the contradictions become too heavy to hold. Next time on Intersections. While some used social standing to shield the network, others used the law. Next episode, we turn to a figure whose role was both legal and deeply personal: the man who helped craft the non-prosecution agreement that kept Epstein out of federal prison for a decade. Episode 5, Alan Dershowitz, the legal strategist. This is Intersections. See you in Episode 5.